What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4. Today, continuing with the Madden 17 projected rating series, we're going to accomplish one of two things. Either one, you get a quick look at what the Madden 17 rosters will actually look like, probably. Or number two, you don't want to get the Madden 17 game, you want to stay here on Madden 16 and using the best community roster so you don't have to act like another game exists. That being said, at the completion of this series, I will release these rosters to the public. And until then, let me know in the comment section below if you want to see any tweaks done, and I will, judge it and then make the decision for myself if I agree with them. But for this video, guys, let's try to hit 40 likes and I'll upload the next one immediately. And if you're new to the channel, trying to get 15,000 subs by the time Madden 17 keeps out, so come on and subscribe to the channel, everybody. Today we are looking at the Kansas City Chiefs, and we'll jump right in to the quarterback position, where we gave Alex Smith an 85 overall, possibly the toughest guy to make an overall for in Madden, because he does win, but statistically speaking, he's pretty average. 11-5 as a starter last year, 3,500 passing yards, 20 touchdowns to 7 picks, as well as averaging almost 500 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. So being a low-key, solid fantasy quarterback there, and starting to show some of that running that we saw at the University of Utah in college. But 85, I think, is fair for Alex Smith. Moving to the running back position, Jamaal Charles, 892. Big surprise. Once again, Jamaal Charles gets a bad injury and is out for the year. 5 starts last year. 364 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 170 through the air. But it's tough to give this guy a good rating every year because he's fucking never plays. So 92 ain't bad. Then you got Charchandrick West. We gave a 78. He was pretty good in relief role. 634 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, as well as 214 through the air and 1 receiving touchdown. And Spencer Ware and Niall Davis, all these guys pretty much do produce, and they need to because Jamaal Charles is so very rarely healthy. We have fullback Sherman, regarded as one of the top fullbacks at for much of a dying position as it is, 81. Look at the wide receiver position. We gave Jerry Maclin an 89. Maybe there's still a little bit of bias there for the way that he left the Philadelphia Eagles, but still 87 receptions, well over 1,000 yards, and 8 receiving touchdowns. And 8 receiving touchdowns. I remember it was almost 2 seasons that the Kansas City Chiefs went without throwing a touchdown to a wide receiver. So what has definitely added a burst to that offense. Wilson at 76, Rod Streeter coming over from the Oakland Raiders, 74, D'Anthony Thomas, 73, high draft pick last year, Chris Conley, 72. Tight end position, then we got Travis Kelce, one of the top, arguably a top 5 tight end in the NFL. 16 starts last year, 72 receptions, 875 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So this guy's an absolute playmaker and has been making plays for how many years for the Kansas City Chiefs while they haven't been getting good production at all from their wide receivers. That's pretty much it, though, for the tight end position from them. I got a couple of fucking black faces and stuff. That's not racist. That is just, they're just, AI. They're self-created. Then jumping to look at the offensive line, we give Eric Fisher a 73 at left tackle. Left guard, Zach Fulton, 72. Center, Mitch Morse, in 85. One of the better rookies last year that came out of nowhere. Right guard, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif from McGill up here in Canada, 74 overall. And at right tackle, Mitchell Schwartz gave him an 89, coming over from the Cleveland Browns in free agency. So, they have made some decent moves to solidify that offensive line for Alex Smith and company next season. Jumping to the defensive side of the ball, at left defensive end, first-round draft pick. Was it first or was he second? High second. Didn't they trade with the 49ers? Can't remember exactly, but basically their highest pick last year was Chris Jones from Mississippi State, so we gave him a 73 overall. Right defensive end, Alvin Bailey, we gave him an 83 overall. Allen Bailey, 12 starts last year, 4.5 sacks, and almost 40 total tackles, so nice productive year for him. Defensive tackle, we got Dontari with an 87. Kind of had a bit of a down year last year. Can play a little bit of defensive end, but was primarily a nose tackle. 13 starts, 1 sack, and almost 40 tackles. Jay Howard from the University of Florida, 85. I'm really happy to see him coming along nicely. 14 starts, 5.5 sacks, and well over 50 total tackles. Looking at left side linebacker, one of the best in the game, Justin Houston, giving him a 98 overall. Would have been maybe a 99, but he only played in 11 games. I don't want to hold injury against the guy, but it'd be tough to give a guy that played just over half a season a 99. So a 98 for Justin Houston, 11 starts. He had 2 interceptions, 6 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, 7.5 sacks, and 30 tackles. The middle linebacker, Derrick Johnson, we give him a 90 overall, 16 starts, 2 interceptions, 8 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, 4 sacks, and over 100 total tackles. Fountain of Youth is very well and right in Kansas City here right now. Right outside linebacker, Tamba Hali, we gave him a 94 overall in 14 starts, 6.5 sacks, and almost 50 total tackles. Somewhat of a down year for him. There's some guys getting old, man. Look, yeah, Derrick Johnson, 32, Tamba Hali, 31. But they're still performing, so you can't really hold that against them too much. Corner, Marcus Peters, the guy I wanted Philadelphia to draft. He had two or three picks before the Kansas City Chiefs. Big Red saw what I saw in him as the best corner in that last year's draft, and he performed. 89 overall for Marcus Peters. I believe he's head and shoulders the highest overall rookie going in these Madden 17 rosters. 16 starts last year, 8 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 26 pass deflections, and 60 tackles. This guy is a superstar. We give Philip Gaines a 77. Looking at the safety position, oh, fuck. At the safety position, we gave Eric Berry a 94. I mean, you're not going to find a better story in sports, coming over cancer. Started 15 games, 2 interceptions, 10 pass deflections, and over 60 tackles. He's very, very good in coverage and a very sure tackler. So a 94 overall. I don't think you're going to find anyone to disagree with that. And at strong safety, we gave Ron Parker a 79 overall. Last year, 16 starts for Ron Parker, 3 interceptions, 12 pass deflections, 5 sacks. 5 sacks from the safety. And he also plays a little bit of corner. So, I mean, this guy can do it all. 78 total tackles. Maybe could be actually higher than 79. I could definitely see giving him an 82, 83, a low 80s. So let me know if I need to make that tweak. Kicker Cairo Santos, we give him a 78, and punter Dustin Colquitt a 90. So there you have it, guys. Those are your projected Madden 17 ratings for the Kansas City Chiefs. As always, if you like the video, smash that like button. Look for 40 likes for the next video to be uploaded immediately. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Look for 15,000 subs by the time Madden 17 comes out. But that does it for me here today, guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace